owner of Pro Advertisers Club, a totally free site to advertise. Go to ProAdvertisersClub.com. Join for free today and start advertising for free. Also, if you get a chance, go to eBay. Check out my eBay store, KGMJAM. Like and follow. And thank you for watching this video. Okay, episode 6. Tonight, we are going to enter the Snowville Sanctum. I'm on my way to meet Mercer Frey, my not-so-trusty partner, at the ruins of Snowville Sanctum, Carlia's last known location. Together, Mercer and I intend to hunt her down and make her pay for Gallus's murder. And there he is right there. He's the head of the Thieves Guild, I think, or high up in it. And we're about to go into here. Anybody who watched my last night video, if you left a comment, one of them was Bronze Dragon. He's also a YouTuber. He does YouTube videos of games on the Hive Engine, Atlas Earth, and among others. He commented that he did not hear me talk much after the first few minutes, and that's pretty much what happened. I think I spoke out of the whole hour, maybe 3 minutes. Part of the reason was there was nobody to talk to. Second reason is I'm just playing the game. That's pretty much, this video is going to be a little bit of everything. Whatever happens. If people show up and start asking questions or talking, I'll respond. If not, I'm just recording the game. Either way, I'm playing this every night anyway, so I might as well record it, right? And, yeah, so let's get going. If you do watch this video, though, and any comments you want to leave, like, I'm slowly working the sound down.
They say that these ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too difficult.
And I think I got it at number 10 right now.
Quite simple, really. I don't know what the fuck.
So if it's still too loud and you can't hear me over it, tomorrow night I'll turn it down even more.
Not a lot of skill.
Until I get it right.
That should do it. Must you keep typing?
I do have a game headset that is somewhere in my storage unit. I'm going to have to dig it out. I'm going to probably spend tomorrow morning looking for it. I went to go buy a new one. They wanted like 30, 40 bucks. I said, you know what, forget it. Right now I'm just using a Samsung speaker plugged into my laptop. But the PS4 will only let you broadcast the gameplay. There is a browser built into it, the www, but when I switch over to that, because I wanted to do other games also through the PS4, but you just get a blue screen. Yeah, it won't let you do it. So I'll have to continue to do that on the laptop.
Empty here. This place smells of death. Be on your guard.
Oh, I did not want to take that.
Who's there?
Buddy, if you're that close to me, you're going to get hit a lot by me. Just don't take it personal. Alright, I got to get rid of that iron battle axe. Alright, let's see what's in here. guess not.
Pull the chain over there and watch out for the spikes. Like Carlia reset all of the caps. You can't hide from me. Something near. Your end is near. Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting. Challenge.
Every time you get bit by one of those skeevers, you got to check. Nope, I did not catch the disease. Okay. Thought about it. I've got a dwarven one right now, but I could take that one and probably beef it up kind of nice. hear it. Sorry, buddy.
That's the best you can get. How disappointing.
Now to unlock these, you need the dragon souls. If you look down on the bottom above where it says check out links in the description, I've got the 10 dragon souls. You get those every time you kill a dragon. So I'm going to unlock that. And then if you look in the middle of the box there where it says disarm, right underneath that, you've got 3 different levels, I believe. 3 or 4. So you just got to keep finding these to get those abilities.
Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting.
Where the heck you come from?
Hardly a challenge.
You always want to read a book because it might raise you up a level in something. And I also collect books. There is a list of every single book they have. I had to go online to download it, but I hope you got the key.
Ah, it's one of the infamous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint. Without the matching claw, they're normally open. Since I'm certain Carlisle already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Carlisle is close, I'm certain. Now let's get moving.
Dude, you're amazing. Boy, I walked right into that one.
Do you honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlisle. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Haunting Brew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough. Otherwise, Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlia. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence, but I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling? No, I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death. More than you'll ever realize. The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive. Mercer must be brought before the Guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder. My purpose in using Snowvale Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside. I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before. Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course. It's the only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity. There were 3 of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey.
So I got betrayed by the guy, just like I knew.
Mercer lied to the Guild, branded me a murderer, and slandered my name across his network of contacts. For 25 years I ran, never sleeping in the same place twice and carefully covering my tracks. Mercer doesn't need to die. He needs to feel the cold sting of fate as his life crumbles in front of him and he's hunted by the Guild. I can promise you, if it comes to that, and my back's to the wall, I won't hesitate. He was a scholar, a master thief, and a natural leader. Everyone respected him and followed him without question. It was Gallus who inducted me into the Nightingales, and honed my skills to a razor-sharp point. I owe everything to him. We were very close. Gallus once said he felt comfortable around me. able to let his guard down. I can't help but think that I'm responsible for what happened to him. I'm afraid not. There are preparations to make, and Gallus' remains to lay to rest. I promise to join you there as soon as I can. Remember, speak only to Anther. Trust no one else.
Fare thee well, my lady, and your dead horse. Alright, let's see. College.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort in Veve.
Yes, what is it? Can I help you with anything else?
Bolts 85, what's up, buddy?
I say, you didn't hear any loud
Nice to
noises.
catch you doing a live stream. Don't tell on Oddity, but I spanked him after sound on a live stream match. Congratulations, buddy. Glad to hear that.
No,
Yeah, I just got back from work and I've
small
been
experiment
playing this every night and started to stream it. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Carlia. Then she's finally found it.
Going to
Do
get
you
you in
have
after this
Gallus'
guild
journal?
battle. Probably tomorrow. I'll send you the invite.
No problem. Let me see it. Oh, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text in the Falmer language. No. However, I know someone who might. The court wizard of Markarth, Calcelmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated. Word of warning. Calcelmo is a fierce guardian of his research.
Oh yeah,
and the information won't
Steve
be
82,
easy.
huh?
He was a dear friend of mine, and a surprisingly astute pupil of academia. I was devastated when he was killed. I suppose that risk always coexisted with his line of work. I just never thought his
Well,
luck would
I
run
was
out.
going to try to do that with the PS4 here because it's got a
The thrill, of course. He was quite
a browser
clear
that
he
you
felt
can
more in
use,
his
but
element
the
climbing
second
through
you
a
leave the
window
game to
rather
go to
than
the browser,
hunched over
it
a
just
dusty
gives you a blue
tome.
screen. It won't you allow. But I was going to do Splinterlands on here too. But that's not going to work now. So right now, all I can do is games on PS4.
Ah, yes. Quite an amusing anecdote, actually. I caught him trying to break into my laboratory.
Yeah, I wanted to live
I
stream
was
and
about
then
to
get
show him the error of his
people to
ways
show up
when
and play them.
He
and,
made a curiously astute
you know, have
comment
little
about my research
battles
notes.
going on, stuff like that.
I was astounded, and in turn, it led to a conversation. Who would have imagined it would lead to such a strong friendship? In the time before man, they were known as the Snow Elves. They lived in the sunlight and had a very
Yeah, I'll get
prosperous
there.
society.
I'm working on it.
Like the
I might
Altmer?
be upgrading the PS4
Yes,
to
I
the
would say their
PS5, and that
culture quite
might
possibly
allow you to
rivaled
do that.
our own.
I haven't really checked into it yet.
The Nords went to war with the Falmer in the First Era.
So
Killed
this
them
is
by the
every night.
thousands
This is
to
pretty much
drive
what I
them
do
from
for
their
about an
snowy
hour or two.
homeland.
So
The Falmer
I was
retreated
thinking I might as well be
underground
straight.
and forged an uneasy alliance with the dwarves who ended up betraying them. This betrayal made them what they are now. Horrible, blind monstrosities with a burning hatred of any but their own kind. Yes, I suppose you're right. Forgive me. I've lost several close friends to the Falmer, and it tends to distort my view. If you wish to learn more about them, you're welcome to my tome on the subject. Should be on my table.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Besides the fact that there are only a handful
Yeah,
of
now
people
you're
in
going to be in the
Tamriel that
guild.
even
We got Bronze
recognize the
Dragon. We
language,
got
I'm
GTM.
fairly certain he
We
was
got his
planning
wife.
some sort of a heist.
GTM's
that
wife's in the
involved a
guild.
deep understanding of the Falmer
Who else
language.
do we got?
Sadly, we never had the opportunity
Trash
to speak
Panda.
about the details.
Two of his accounts.
Ironically, I pointed him in the same direction I pointed you, to Markarth and Calselmo. I'm only hoping whatever means he used to learn the language will still be available to you. Calselmo is stubborn as a mule. Be careful when you speak to him.
Yeah, also the PS4 only lets you broadcast for one hour at the max, so that's enough time. That's about an hour you shut down. I could start it over again if I wanted to and do another hour. This game right here, Skyrim, this is one game I would love to see go Web 3. Now here's the problem. I haven't been there yet, and you can only fast travel someplace you've been. So I'm going to have to walk all that distance. Yeah, this is pretty much the only one I've really ever played. I've been playing this since 2012, I think. 2013 maybe, when it came out. And but this game was like way ahead of its time. It's still, even today, holding up. I did Far Cry back on the, I've never played Far Cry.
I told you to weed the garden by sunset, and you didn't do it. Now you're in trouble.
I don't know if you remember NFO Guide. He's making videos now of him playing No Man's Sky or No Skyland or something like that. It's a space game. And that looks pretty cool. I might try that one next. Have you ever played Fortnite? Yeah, I've never played Fortnite either. Yeah, the last video you made, man, you were fired up. You were fired up about the price there on the SPS. I don't blame you. That damn thing just keeps going down and down. There's the road I was looking for. Yeah, the okay, Yapamat. You mean Boba Fett? Is that who you're talking about? Oh yeah, the sea. Okay. Yeah, it's, look, I don't know if you've heard me talk about it in my last few videos. After Draftkings closed shop here the other day, I've changed my thinking about these platforms, and I'm wanting to think differently about them, and the way I'm doing Splinterlands is a 50-50, and that it's going to make it. And here's why I say that. 50% is the team. And I give them 100%. Now, have they made mistakes? Yeah, of course they have. But I think they are trying the best they can, and you know they got to recover from the mistakes. You got the bear market, all that stuff. I give them 100%, but 50%. The other 50% is everything they don't control. Like XRP that's good news that they won their case and now they're moving forward. They think about if you had bought XRP for 4 or 5 years and it was being bottled up because of the government not letting you know what they did wrong type thing, right? Well, all these platforms I'm on, they're all complaining about the same thing. They're making these platforms, but they don't know if they're even legal because the SEC won't come out and give, you know, black and white rules on how to make it, so they're guessing. And then what's happening is down the road, they're getting sued by the SEC, which seems to be coming to an end. I think the bullshit's been, you know, they've been busted for that. So, yeah, you know, there's 50% of it that they can't control that they got to deal with. And it makes me think different on how much money I'm going to put into this stuff. Because I had a lot of money on Draftkings. A lot of money. And that's, now let me keep it. Let me keep all the NFTs, but I got to pay to transfer them off. And I got over 1,000 NFTs over there. So the cost of transferring them is so prohibitive, it's actually a loss. And they offered me $89 for all of them. That's their payoff. And I'm not accepting it because I might be doing a class action lawsuit, or probably my own lawsuit. I don't know yet. I got till October 31st to figure it out. But that was a platform that I'd given 100%. Because we're talking Draftkings. They've got Tom Brady's first NFTs there. They've got a lot of the athlete, you know, the NFL players. God, I've got probably about 30 athletes, stars, first NFTs on that platform. And I'm going to have to pay for every one gas fees to transfer them off of there into my wallet. And it just gets expensive. Because it can be anywhere from 10. Yeah, well, it makes you, it made me realize, I don't know what scared Draftkings to close down overnight, but evidently they're getting sued, and they made a lot of mistakes, so they just closed shop. But, you know, we don't know what Splinterlands is going through that they got to deal with, because they want to implement something, and then any day the SEC could come in and say, oh, guess what? You guys violated, so now we're going to sue you. It's just a mess, you know. Makes it a lot harder than it should be. Oh, I'm overweight. But I do think Splinterlands is got a good, I mean, they've been going at it for 6 years now. So it just depends on what happens in the next few months. Because don't forget, they own a lot of crypto too. So if crypto goes up, they'll have a lot of money to keep Splinterlands going. But I love your analyzations of SPS because it's the kind of, you know, it's, you got to look at it that way. You can't make it look good just because you want to. That's not going to help, right? Yeah. That's the other thing about Splinterlands, how many different strategies you can have, like what you're doing with the renting. I don't really rent anything, but from what you're saying, you can use it to your advantage where it comes out. And you're gathering grain. How much grain do you have? Or no, you're swapping it. What are you swapping it for? Litecoin? You believe in Litecoin, or is that just an easier way for you to move it? I've pretty much stayed away from Litecoin. Yeah, I got Coinbase too. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that. I gotta get rid of some stuff here. Yeah, back when I first got into crypto, I did pick up a chunk of Litecoin and then got out of it because it really wasn't doing anything. So how much fees are you paying from the time you take it from grain to DC to Swap Hive to Litecoin to Coinbase? I don't think you lose anything once you get on Coinbase, I don't think.
It happened so fast. 1 minute the dragon was there, the next it was gone. Everything was destroyed. No, I was too afraid to look. I don't know what we're going to do now. We have nothing left. That's okay. We'll find a way to get by. Safe travels.
Help! Somebody help!
I'm a small time, but can you imagine doing this at a well level? No, I can't. It's amazing what some of those guys do.
Someone do something!
You mess with NFTs at all?
There are dragons about, traveler. Be warned. Then you've seen them too. We lost our home, our livestock. We barely have enough gold to get by. Thank you, traveler. Be safe, and don't forget to keep an eye on the sky.
I hear somebody yelling for help, but I can't find them. But yeah, I got mostly in the NFTs. I've got a little bit of crypto.
Walk away, now.
Yeah, they got me a couple times last night.
Bit of jewelry for your journey home. Oh, this pendant would look
Bolts, did you see that new video by
Thought I heard
there's the ambush.
Yes, it's all clear.
Die for my people.
Did you see that new video by Bronze Dragon about the vouchers?
The more
our city guard have this all under control. There are no... Fourth one here.
Gods. A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you alright? Did you see what happened? I'm so sorry. I hope the 8th give you more peace in the future.
Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important.
My note? No, that's yours. Must have fallen out of your pocket. No. I was just getting some fresh air. Had one too many pints of mead at the Silver Blood Inn.
Yeah, I'm not going to miss those vouchers. I don't really have much use for them, and up until you needed them for Wild, I wasn't using them at all for anything.
All right, then.
Did you see that, Madman? A forsworn agent here in the city.
I love what they're doing. I guess they're going to have a voucher shop now, that you can only use vouchers to buy things in them.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, Thongvor. We're done.
Alright, I got to shut down at 60 minutes, so I'm going to call it for tonight. Bolts85 and anybody else, thanks for stopping by. I'll be back on tomorrow night. I'm going to try to do it every night, so just keep an eye open. Love to have you back. And Bolts, keep an eye open for that invite. I'll probably send it out either tonight or tomorrow morning. You too, buddy. Have a good one.